Ladies and gentlemen, my name is George Massie, and I've been asked to give the history of the Gold Prospectors Association of America. And I guess no one would know the history better than myself, being as I'm one of the founders of GPAA. Over 30 years ago, up in northern Idaho, the GPAA, or the Gold Prospectors Association of America, was formed by a small group of prospectors, all veterans of the mining industry. They were aware and are now of the proposed bureaucratic legislation that, if enacted, would seriously limit the public's access to federal lands. They then resolved to form an organization that would be of benefit to the recreational miner and prospector, as well as to the professional. It would take a strong lobbying effort in Washington, D.C., as well as state and local levels, to halt the takeover of public lands by special interest group. We named it the Gold Prospectors Association, prospector rather than miner, because to be a prospector is a special group of individuals. You can work in a mine and run a jackleg, or you can run a dozer, or you can do a lot of things and you're a professional miner. But in order to be a prospector, there's a lot of information that an individual needs to know. He needs to know the mining laws, needs to be able to identify gold and all of the different associated minerals that carry gold, to be able to prospect a stream. You know, ladies and gentlemen, fully over 90% of all minerals have been discovered purely by chance. That means that over 90% of all the minerals we use today were discovered by the lowly prospector, the jackass man, if you will, the pick and shovel miner, to coin a phrase, the recreational miner. The GPAA was also established to promote prospecting and mining skills and to further the individual's knowledge of gold mining and to help the small miner obtain success, the weekend miner. We knew and know now that the only hope for our industry is the numbers of being able to inform the public. It's a lot of fun, and many people don't know that. As the association grew, it took on the responsibility of promoting mining and prospecting throughout the world through a strong public relations effort and annual gold mining shows, trade fairs, seminars, through competition. We have panning competition and holiday prospecting outings. Local GPAA chapters were started to offer members a chance to improve their skills and meet with other members on a local level. After the price of gold rose in 1972, the GPAA began to see a great deal of bureaucratic regulation aimed at limiting the access to public land. The GPAA Institute for Legislative Action was started in 1979 and designated specifically to fight all of the loss of the rights to utilize public lands. In addition, studies have been made by the GPAA to prove the wrong accusations of the environmental groups against prospecting and mining and the procedures, because the pick and shovel man, the lowly prospector, the individual, the recreational miner, the guy that's hand feeding equipment, that's basically what we're talking about. Any hand fed equipment, call him what you want to, but if he's feeding a piece of equipment with a number 2 shovel, he's a recreational miner. If he's not making any money at it, a lot of us don't. A lot of us just do it because we like it. We find a little gold, and that's by far the vast majority of members are just out there for a good time, to enjoy themselves. They have a high curiosity, but they all find gold if they know what they're doing. And that's where the GPAA has come in and done a tremendous job over the years in educating members. Along this line, GPAA has become involved in public education through its promotion of programs and on the media on shows such as this one. The GPAA Information Service has been established with representatives in each state available for speaking engagements before community groups and to answer questions about gold prospecting in their local areas. The GPAA Speakers Bureau has also been set up with GPAA members ready to speak to the public about prospecting and mining. Directing the GPAA's affairs is a 25-member board of directors elected from large throughout most of the GPAA members. Poets of the past century have immortalized the prospector as a hero of the American wilderness. They have encountered deeds of the prospectors of California gold rush and also the eastern states. Today, the members of GPAA are the heirs to that tradition. Whatever their age, sex, or social background, they are united by a common goal, the quest for gold. It's like the 19th century poet Robert Service wrote, "There's gold and it's haunting and haunting, it's luring me on as of old." Yet it isn't the gold so much that I'm wanting, but just finding the gold. There's no other club in the world like the Gold Prospectors Association of America. When you join the GPAA, you join the largest fraternity of recreational and professional miners anywhere. You can treat your family to an exciting outdoor experience that is becoming the fastest growing pastime in America. You will also join the spirit of thousands of prospectors that have gone before you in gold rushes of the past. Plus, the GPAA members can participate on Alaska prospecting trips at our camp to the Nome area of Alaska. They can go on outings in different places. And by joining the GPAA, your voice will be heard in Washington, D.C. and state capitals around the nation. The Gold Prospectors Association of America provides a strong voice to keep our public lands open for not only just prospectors and campers and backpackers and hunters and fishermen, but all Americans to be able to utilize the land under the rights that was given to us and all of us for all these purposes and more under the 1872 mining laws. We're a very vigilant environmental group, and we don't believe in anybody going out and destroying any of the environment, but yet we don't believe in them tying it up under the guise of environmental conservation.